Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Glad to have you back with me. Standing here in front of my, this is the Anjou pear tree, and looking at all the green that's popped out on it. Even though we've had some pretty cold nights here, I actually had to come out and wrap this insulated bag around my graft. My cherry tree graft that I grafted onto my peach tree because there was a threat of a possible dropping below 32 degrees, but it only got down to 33. But still, that's pretty cold for a graft to have to deal with, so I got it wrapped. And I was just out here looking at this, and I was thinking to myself, well, I got to come out here and do some more pruning. Look at that. That's just... the ends of these are just dead. So yeah, I gotta take the ends off of all of these branches because I've got fresh growth showing up here. You see it right there? Right there. So it'll be time to get this thing pruned back before too much sap starts flowing. You don't want to prune trees when they're coming out of their dormant state. You want to do them when they are dormant. But yeah, look at all this nice growth on here. That's looking good. Yeah. So I'm not sure about what this tree is what the rootstock on it is or anything. This was given to me by Aurora, and she said it produced 1 year and never produced again. It appears to be, I would say, probably going on 6, maybe 8 years old, or maybe even a little older. But we'll see if we can get it to produce because I've grafted ambrosia apple into it here. And this is Boss pear I did last year, and that one's doing really well. That Boss pear came off my corner tree over there. So anyway, we had a couple of days of nasty weather. Winds blowing, cold, just not nice to do anything, but I had to do some stuff anyway. By the way, I got buds popping out on this branch and this branch. So yeah, this one's coming to life too. So anyway, I did get out for a couple hours here yesterday until the winds came up and I had to call it a day. You're working on a ladder in the winds and you're getting these 20, 24 mile an hour wind gusts. Real easy to blow you off, you know what I mean? So anyway, I had some more 2x4s laying around, so I got a 4x4 mounted in the center there. I got another one mounted in that corner behind the ladder. And let's move over this way where maybe you'll see it. Yeah, I got it in that corner over there. And then I got the headers on the top of that running across. So I've got to put another piece down low, right at the edge of the roof of the greenhouse, going all the way across, so that I have a nailer there for nailing that. And I'll show you. I did go into town this morning because it started off windy again this morning, and I went into town and I said, you know what? I got a paycheck coming Wednesday. Next Wednesday, that is. So I'll just go and buy the stuff I need on a credit card, and then I'll make a payment as soon as my paycheck comes in. I'll pay that credit card off. So that's what I did. So I've got all that stuff on my trailer up here. And yes, up and at 'em. I did set my skeleton back up in place here. Because he was lying down, and he had a date with Wendy on not on St. Patrick's, on Valentine's Day. He had a date with somebody named Wendy. So he was laying down with his head hanging over the edge of the swing there. Had to get him back up in place. So the work is cut out for me here. I got a lot to do. Got to get the deck done on my tote koozie area here. I'm not betting that the summer's going to be here anytime soon. But here's the load I picked up today. And you're saying, well, what's that hardy backer for? Well, the hardy backer is going to be the walls of my grow boxes, my raised bed garden. So I'm going to cut them off these are 3 foot by 5 foot. So I'm going to cut them off at 2 foot. And that leaves me a 1 foot piece. So I can take the 2 pieces that come off of there, stack those together, and make one more piece out of it. So I've got 10 here. I actually counted that I needed 20. But I said, well, I'll just get 10 on this run and I'll get 10 later. When I got to the register, they couldn't find the SKU on the excuse me, on the computer. So I had it on my smartphone and I was looking it up, and I noticed it said if you buy 20 or more, you can get $1 off per sheet on these. At $9 and change, I could have got them for $8 and change if I'd have got them all at one time. Bummer. So anyway, this is going to be something new I'm going to try. This is the 1/4 inch stuff. They do have the 3/8 inch thick one. I think because this stuff is really solid stuff. With the, I'm going to have the 2x4 framing to nail this stuff off probably at every 2.5 feet. So I think by 2.5 by 2 foot, that's going to be a pretty strong piece of siding that'll hold the dirt for my grow bed just fine. And it'll give me 2 foot of depth, which is just excellent. So if the weather holds up tomorrow, I'll get out and see if I can get some more of this stuff up. Because I got to take another one of these 4x4s down there. The bile's getting thin. I'll take another one of those down there because I'm going to have to set one right in the center of the new part of the grow house. And then I got to come across the top from the greenhouse this way with a center beam of 2x4s. And then I'll have the 2x4s resting on those and coming to this wall and going to that wall, which is the shortest distance. And that'll hold up the aviary wire and the shade cloth. As I'm only going to have to shade cloth the roof on this. I don't have to do the walls at all. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I also have maybe made a change of, instead of building a garden shed on top of the cover to my gray water pit, I'm thinking about that corner right there on the other side of the door, doing a 6 that way by 8 foot this way shed. It'll be just outside of the door that goes into the greenhouse. I'll be able to get all of my stuff out of the greenhouse into that shed and still have room to store chicken feed and that stuff in there, so I don't have to walk all the way back to the container to get chicken feed to feed these guys every time it comes up time. I did check in there, and there's a lot of eggs for me to collect. They think it's springtime for some reason. They've been laying eggs like crazy. I've got probably 3 dozen eggs in there right now, and there'll probably be another dozen by tomorrow. And it's only been 2 days, so I think it's been 3 days. It's been 2 days of wind that I haven't collected, so it'll be 3 days tomorrow, so I should have 3 dozen eggs in there. That's a lot of eggs. And the girl with the hurt foot is doing a lot better, and she's laying eggs, so she's not stressed anymore, so she's back to laying eggs. I'll be letting her intermingle with the main flock pretty soon. All right, that's all I have for today, everybody. We did get more snow in the mountains. That rain never developed to anything. Got 0.01, one hundredth of an inch out of that big rain they were talking about. And that puts us this year, the rainy season started on October 1st of 2021. And that puts us at exactly 1 inch so far for the year. And the normal out here is like 7.6 inches, either 7.6 or 7.8 inches, 7.8 inches. So we're way below norm for the rain. And we need to get some more. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget your thumbs ups down there. And don't forget to subscribe and share. This is G Bear, thanking you for joining me and signing off.